In your community, Envida has been helping to support independent living for nearly 50 years. And joining us this morning is their CEO, Gail Nels, to tell us more about this important service. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. Happy to inform the public more about what we do.
So let's start there. For those who aren't familiar, tell us more about Envida and the services you provide.
So Envida, as you said, has been in the community for almost 55 years now, and we support people with disabilities and help them stay in their home as long as possible. Everyone wants that kind of dignity and self-determination. So how we do that is through transportation and home care. And we've been doing transportation for over that 50 years, and it's with people with disabilities, whether it's physical disabilities, cognitive, maybe they're developmentally disabled from birth, or something that's been acquired through diseases like maybe MS or ALS. And we also work with people with low income to take them to their medical appointments. So we go to medical appointments, we do adult daycare centers or day programs. We go to school and we take people to work. And so we think we're invaluable in the community, supporting them to live their best lives.
That's amazing, because you don't think about that, but how important transportation can be a barrier to having that independent life. So it's a great resource that's here for us.
Thank you for saying that. We do think we are, we help reduce those barriers for people to access their community and be vibrant members of the community. We also do home care as well, and that's to help people with, with bathing, cooking, cleaning up their house, things like that, to help them stay in their home longer. Because I've never met one person that wants to be institutionalized.
Right. Yeah, they want to stay home. Of course, that's their home. What about, how do you go about booking a ride or booking services?
So we have great staff that answers the phones, and also there's an app on the phone that people can schedule rides. But our phone number is 719-633-4677, and people can always call that and get someone online. We're staffing from like 6:30 till 6 o'clock for the phones, and they can also go online in the app to schedule rides.
Wow, what is the need like in these, because you serve El Paso, Teller, and Pueblo counties, is that correct?
Yes.
I can imagine that there's a pretty large need for these services.
There is, and as you can imagine, as we're aging, or people, because of medicine, we're allowed to stay more vibrant in our communities. The need for getting around to eye appointments or those doctor's appointments and to work is more important than ever. And so, yes, we've seen an increase in demand for our services.
Are there specific routes that you always take, or is it, based off of where people need to go? I believe you're adding new routes. How does that all work?
That's a great question. So typically it was this demand response. People would call in, they'd schedule, and we can support them in their needs. And we also moved into a bit of an on-demand scheduling within a day. But we also do some fixed route, which is currently out from Callahan, Peyton, Falcon into Colorado Springs and connects with Mountain Metro. But starting tomorrow, we start a new route that's going in from Rush, Ellicott, and Yoder into Colorado Springs.
Wow.
And we connect again up with Mountain Metro over in that North Carefree and Powers corridor.
Wow. Okay, so one more time, where do people need to go to learn more about you and all of the services, and maybe perhaps get signed up?
Yes, so the phone number is 719-633-4677, and our website is envidacares.org.
Okay, and we'll make sure to post a link on our website as well, fox21news.com. Gail, thank you so much for coming in and telling us more.
Thank you, Abby.
The time right now is 8:30. We'll be back with more news and weather right after this.